So you earned enough in a class and want to know if you can ever get into college. Or you had a horrible first year because of a personal issue or because you weren't ready for the difficulty of the courses. Or you got over-involved in activities or sports and put your classes on the back burner only to get so far behind you couldn't claw your way back to a strong GPA. If you believe that your academic record to this point in your high school career is so flawed it can't be overcome, and that future education is not in your future, think again. If you have a less than optimal grade point average at any point in your high school career, you can continue your education past high school at great colleges and universities. It will take work, focus, and probably help from others, but you can get there. Hi, I'm Margaret Meek, and this is Failure in High School is Not Academically Fatal. First thing you have to do, no matter how long the period of time in which you are underperforming, is to take responsibility. There may be great reasons or even greater excuses, but you must recognize that change is necessary. Start now. If you have been dealing with an issue that has been difficult or distracting, deal with that issue first. Figure out how to put that problem in your past or figure out how to deal with that issue while still focusing on your studies. Find help. Speak with your counselor, spiritual leader, a family member, or teacher about how to deal with the negative issues in your life. Ask them to help you find that balance or refer you to someone they know who could help. If it is not a specific challenge, just a lack of desire or a belief that you can't learn the materials presented or that you aren't academically prepared, start by reviewing your study skills. What do you do well? What needs work? Find resources that teach you how to take notes, read academic texts, process what you are reading, organize your paperwork and thoughts on individual academic concepts, and work on focusing. Turn off the TV or music, go to a quiet place, and practice expanding your focus by setting timers and reading. When the timer goes off, recite back what you read. Increase the time little by little until you figure out exactly what process works well for you. Attend your classes, work with peers who understand the lessons, and continue to improve your time management techniques. Stay involved outside the classroom. Organizations, sports, activities, and employment provide opportunities to learn, gain fresh perspectives, and have some fun. As you gain traction, you will build a rhythm to your studies. You can identify the best time of day to focus or find a way to balance practices, organization-based responsibilities, or a job with your studies. You should also review the concepts taught in the class or classes in which you struggled. Try to find external resources to help you master those concepts. Please speak with the teacher of those classes and ask for help in better understanding what they were teaching. Organizing your learning is essential as well. Set up a tracking system for any work assigned in your classes. By seeing what needs to be completed, you can better pace your work and focus on the assignments that need attention first, second, or third. You can also gain confidence by reviewing the list and seeing all that you have accomplished. You see, education is a building process. What you learn in your language arts class is a building block for understanding what you are taught in your social studies classes. And as you have probably noticed, math education is continually building on itself. So, to dig yourself out of the dip you created, you need to return and gain the critical knowledge you missed. Finding accountability partners. Look for people who have your permission to check in on you and help you to keep pace with your work and support you when issues arise. These individuals need to be able to look you in the eye and tell you to snap out of it whenever you are doing something that is counterproductive. Then work on your testing skills. Much information is available on how to maximize your testing scores. This will help with class-based testing and the standardized tests that are a part of the college application process. Some tips and tricks can help you perform better. You can also work with the review or practice materials. This type of review will also help you identify concepts that are not as clear as you need them to be. Then you can go back and study each idea. The key to moving on from a slump is to make progress continually. That doesn't mean you must earn a 4.0 the first semester you dedicate yourself to moving forward. It does mean that you need to show steady progress. Ask your high school counselor to help you plan a schedule to show your dedication to your self-improvement. Take challenging classes, but balance them with topics that are comfortable for you. You can also ask how to use weighted grade classes to bolster your GPA. Your counselor can also help you make sure you are completing all graduation requirements. Credit recovery may be another opportunity that is available to you. If your school offers this program, ensure you know the rules. Will this recovery change the posted grade? Will you receive instruction on the concepts you don't understand, or are you only expected to complete tasks? Find out what is involved, meet the requirements, and then return to learning all you missed. This goes for retaking classes as well. Retaking a class you failed to show you can learn the information can be helpful. Before you do, figure out how that retake will fit into your schedule and how it will be recorded on your transcript. This is another discussion for you to have with your counselor. As you progress through the rest of your high school career, consider taking dual or concurrent enrollment courses to help confirm your ability to handle college-level courses and to show potential colleges that you are progressing in your education. Also, look for ways to help you progress that may not have been at the top of your mind before now. Summer school through your high school or a community college. Take advantage of all extra credit opportunities offered. Look for online classes that might be used to show your dedication to learning or to show you're willing to learn the information and skills you missed in the class or classes in which you were underperforming. So you go through all these hoops. You work hard to learn all that you can. You set yourself up to be prepared for college. What happens next? The good news is that there are many, many ways to move forward with education, despite any academic potholes you may have encountered during high school. What are those opportunities? If your slump was long enough, you should start with community college to build your skills and get your feet under you. If you overcame your issues with flying colors, a four-year college is possible. The level of selectivity in each college's admissions process should be factored in. Speak with your counselor to get a good feel for what the colleges are that would be an excellent match for you. When applying for college, use your short answer and essay responses to explain why you had a slump, how you came through it to finish on a high, and what you learned about yourself in the process. Your transcripts will also show the work you have done. Colleges love a redemption story. Just don't over-dramatize. Tell the truth and reflect some grace upon yourself. You saw and addressed those problems. That is laudable. It is up to the college to determine if you have done enough to suit them. But remember, there is a great college match for you. And if you don't want to give up on a dream school, take a gap year to strengthen your academic record through online or community college courses. You can also use that time to raise money for your schooling or to find a way to have your education paid for, be it through an employer or the military. In case you haven't been able to tell, the theme throughout all that we have said is that you have to want to do better. Dedicate yourself to improving and be willing to identify resources and individuals who can help you move forward. You may stumble, face challenges you didn't think you could overcome, but you will learn much about yourself. And all of that is good. No, it is better than good. It is great. Learn from it and keep going. Any level of failure in high school is not academically fatal if you don't want it to be. If you found this information helpful, click the like button and consider subscribing. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments below.